Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another adventure. Today we're out in a place called Blood River. This is on Kentucky Lake. We're going to be doing some bass fishing. The temps are right at the 80-degree mark today, so fish should be moving into the shallows if they are not already. We got water temps in the 60 degrees. I haven't dropped my transducer down just to tell exactly what they're at, but I'm suspecting it's probably somewhere between 63 and 65 degrees today. So we've got a couple rigs tied on today. We got the wacky rig to start with. You know, it's always going to catch fish, especially when they're in the shallows guarding those beds. And then we also have a shallow diving crankbait. One of those that I custom painted, but it mimics Spro, so it should be good today as well. And then lastly, I do have a Rapala jerkbait. So we're gonna start off with those three baits, and hopefully we can get on some big bass. I'll catch you when we make it to the spot. So we just made it over to the location that we're gonna be fishing. We're just gonna be working this rock bank all the way around this point. We're gonna start out using this Rapala jerkbait. This is a slow sinking. We haven't used much jerkbaits really in the past, but today we're gonna start off with that just to see if we can get a reaction bite. So we're just gonna work this bank and see if we can get on some. That's a fish. Here we go, first fish of the day on the jerkbait. Nice largemouth right here. Go ahead and get this guy unhooked. This is probably a 2-pound bass at least. We got him with all three trebles. He's not coming off. Let me get this turned around here for you. You got a nice largemouth here. Probably a 2-pound bass on the jerkbait just right off this point right here. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy back. Saw a little bit of bait jumping, so I cast it up in it, and as soon as I popped it just a couple times, he absolutely crushed it. Let's see if we can get back out there and get another one. I saw a little bit of bait jumping, so I cast it in it and just popped it a couple times, and he smoked it. I'm in 5 foot. Oh, we got something right here. Oh, I had a little bluegill. I snagged him or something. That was wild. There's probably all kinds of bluegill up in these rocks right here, sitting on beds. That's not the goal we're going after. We're trying to get a pretty big bass, see if we can maybe break a PB today. Oh, got one right there. Oh, it's a huge crappie. Holy crap. Massive crappie on a jerk bait. That's actually insane. I might. Let me sit this fish down here. Oh my goodness. He's going absolutely insane. And I do not want to get hooked. This thing has 3 treble hooks in it. Let's get this up here. There we go. Finally got him unhooked here. As you can see there, that's a massive black crappie right up there in the shallows. These fish are probably up there spawning. They should be about this time getting up in the shallow and spawning and stuff. But I've never caught one on a jerkbait, so that's pretty crazy. Let me get pedaled out of here. I'm getting a little too shallow. I ended up doing a little bit of research. As you can tell, this one has kind of got all these little specks all over it, and that's how you know it's a black crappie. Whereas if it was a white crappie, you would be able to see these vertical stripes coming down it. They're very faint, but you can really tell the difference if you have one up in person. But this is a nice black crappie right here. So I've actually got this one tied up here. This is one of my custom painted crank or jerk baits actually. This is a Mega Bass 110 version. I've custom painted this one. It's kind of a purplish color. You can see right there my name on the bottom. This is going to be on my wife's rod since the jerk bait is working pretty good, so we're going to see. This is actually going to be the first test on these to see if we can actually catch a fish. So I'm going to let her have it and see if she can hook up on some fish. Oh man, I just got smoked again. I don't know if that was, it felt like a fish, but it could have been a rock. We're gonna make a couple more casts with the jerkbait, and then I'm probably gonna switch over to the crankbait and toss it around a little bit. So we switched over to the crankbait, and I've been tossing it around a little bit, and I haven't had any bites yet. Camera overheated, so I had to let it cool down just a little bit. So that's why I'm just now turning it back on. But we're gonna cast it around for a little bit longer, and if we don't get any more bites, we're probably gonna throw that wacky rig up in the shallow. So the bites kind of slowed down a little bit. I haven't had any more bites on either the jerkbait or the crankbait, so we've decided to switch over to a little more finesse presentation. We got the wacky rig on here, and we got the little O-ring, so it holds our bait intact a little bit better, because if you don't use those, they will tear your baits up. So we're just going to cast up in here on this pea gravel, and maybe we can pick up a smallmouth or two. Oh, I had a fish right there, but I didn't even realize I had him. There we go. Got him. Oh, and he spit the hook. I didn't get a good set on him. Man. Wasn't very big though, so that's a plus. This is a pretty light rod, and honestly I could use a little bit heavier one, but this is the only one that I've got at the moment. We're gonna try to make it work. Alright guys, so we just made it over to the location we're going to be fishing. This is day 2. Yesterday didn't go that great. They're not pulling much water through the dam, so there's not much water movement. And I guess the bait just isn't stirred up, so we didn't really catch too many fish yesterday. But today we're going to be doing a little bit different because the wind has picked up. And unfortunately the spot that I chose today is actually in the wind a lot more than I thought it was going to be. But we're going to be doing a little bit of pan fishing today. And what I've got here is just a little slip bobber and just a light wire hook, because we're going to be going after some red ear. And I've got this set up. This is a slip bobber, like I said, and I've got it set up with a bobber stop up here. I've got it set about 3 foot. So we're going to start off with that, and then maybe depending on if we get any bites, we might switch up the depth. Or I might have to change locations if the wind picks up a little bit more. But we're just going to go ahead and get a line out, and maybe we can get on a couple bluegill or red ear out here. There we go. Had to add another split shot to my slip bobber because it wasn't sinking for some reason. I guess it was just a little bit too light. I don't know how these waves that are breaking in here are going to play into factor. It's a little bit difficult to see the bobber. I know you guys probably can't see it. If we don't catch anything here in a little bit, we'll definitely move location and try to get out of the wind. I'm going to sit this down for a second and zip my bag up. Stuff's about to fall out too. And I think while we got that bobber sitting out there for a minute, I'm going to toss this around on my other rod. This is just my medium light setup here, and I've got it paired up. I believe this is like a 1/16 ounce, maybe a little bit heavier, but I believe it's around 1/16 ounce little rooster tail. I caught, this might seem weird, but I've caught a lot of red ear and bluegill on these really small rooster tails. They work pretty good, so we're gonna start off trying that too while that bobber's out there soaking. I usually just let this thing sink all the way to the bottom, and then I just slowly reel it all the way in. Oh, there we go. Got a fish. First fish of the day. Like I said, these rooster tails, man, they seem to catch bluegill. Although this isn't the size that we're going after, but it is the target species. Bluegill and red ear is what we're going after today. And this is the bad thing when you catch these small ones and it gets all 3 trebles in it. It's kind of difficult to get it out. That's the only downside. Alright, we ended up getting the treble hooks out. Let this little guy go. There he goes, nice and strong. There we go. Got another one. That's just little yellow bass. Not the target species for the day, but a fun catch nonetheless. Just a little yellow bass. We'll go ahead and get him back. There we go. That's a fish. Not very big though. This is a little pumpkin seed sunfish. Oops. I was going to show you the colors on that guy. He flopped off and swam away. There's a fish. That feels like a pretty decent one. Another yellow bass. That's a pretty big yellow bass. Decent size little yellow bass. I can get the guy back. I'm not really getting any bites for bluegill that much, and everything I've caught so far hasn't been that big, so I might be making the spot change here shortly. Oh, there's another fish right there. This is probably another white bass. It feels pretty big. Looks like it's catching pretty good, yeah. Yep, another little yellow bass. Those things are always fun to catch, but not what we're going after. Here, dude. Probably what we're going to catch over here mostly with this rooster tail. This area does have a lot of yellow bass and white bass. There we go. That's a fish. This kind of feels like a bluegill. Nope. Another little yellow bass. I'm gonna have to get the pliers for this one. Another little yellow bass. Here, dude. There we go. Another yellow bass. Oh, only got wrapped in there. Come on. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to end up catching over here mostly is those little yellow bass, especially on this rooster tail. Ooh, that's a good fish. Might be another tail. Thought it was pulling good at first. Yep. This one's actually a pretty good size one. We're gonna go ahead and make a spot change. This wind's kind of getting crazy, and I'm not catching the target species here. All right, so I've kind of transitioned back over here in this pond a little bit, kind of in this corner. I know there's been bluegill over here in the past that I've caught. So we're gonna try. The water is up quite a bit from the last time I fished this, so we'll try it and see. And then if these bluegill just don't seem like they're gonna be biting or ready, I'll probably just gotta go after some crappie here in a little bit. But I got another red worm on the bobber set up. We're gonna try it again. We're getting bit here. Got one. That's a fish. That's a decent one. It's a decent bluegill. Nice little bluegill there. I was trying to debate on if I should keep him or not. He's kind of in that range where I think I'll toss him back. See if we can get a little bit bigger one. Yeah. That's a good sign though. Got another fish, but this one's really small. This is definitely not what we're looking for. Oh, this is actually a red ear, so this is what we're looking for, but not the right size. Check that out. Oh, there he goes, little baby red ear. If we could get one of those that's about a pound, we'd be onto something. There we go. That's a decent fish. There we go. I think that's actually a red ear, but his ear is not showing red, but I think it is a red ear, just a little small one. Yeah, he's a little small, so we'll get him back too. So I've had my camera off for a while because it got hot and I wasn't really catching much. But I ended up getting one keeper bluegill. I got it on the stringer. And I actually just caught this really nice one. But it does have a little sore on the back of its tail, so I'm probably going to let him go because I don't really want to eat one with a big old sore on it. But that's a pretty nice bluegill. I'll go ahead and get this guy back. See you, dude. I've kind of found a little hole that's holding some pretty decent bluegill. I'm kind of holding on to this little bit of worm right here. I've caught a few red ear off camera, but nothing to really show. They're pretty small red ear. Just missed him. Ooh, getting bit. Oh, that was a good fish. Oh my gosh. That was a really good fish. Dang, he kind of bent my hook out. That was a really good fish. That was probably a really big red ear. That's the only downfall of these light wire hooks. You kind of have to be cautious whenever you're yanking them because you can easily bend these hooks and then you just lose the fish just like I did. Let me put it right back where I had it. Let's see. That was a really good fish. I know you can't see it because I can barely see it, but there's a log that I'm basically casting like horizontal with, and I think all those fish are stacked up in there pretty good. So I've had the camera off for a while because I've been trying to figure out maybe where these fish are at. So I've been catching those smaller ones kind of on that log where I was talking about earlier. And what I've found though, if I cast just a little bit past it, that's where these bigger bluegill and red ear are hanging out. I've already caught 2 really nice bluegill. I bet they're at least 10 inches. I may end up moving around a little bit closer on the other bank so I can get to them a little bit easier. Right there, that's another big one. It's probably hard for y'all to see the bobber, but this is as soon as it landed, it went down. This feels like a good bluegill or possible red ear. I'm gonna play him slow so he doesn't bend this light wire hook. Oh yeah, that's another giant bluegill. Look at that. Caught in the tree right here. Check out this fish. This is an absolute giant. This is probably the biggest of the day. Check out that. Compared to my hand, he's bigger than my whole hand. That's probably a good 10.5 inch bluegill. Easy. That's huge. We'll go ahead and get him on the stringer and see if we can get out there and get another one. It's taken me a long time to locate these fish today, but now that I found a school where they're at, these are absolute giant bluegill up in here. I'm hoping to catch some red ear, but I'd be happy to keep catching some big bluegill like this. Right there, that's perfect. That's gonna get crushed. Oh, we're getting bit, Got one. Oh, it's another big one. Another giant. Feels like it. This may be a crappie, actually. Holy crap, I think it is a crappie. It is, on a worm. That's a plus. We'll take a crappie. Nice little black crappie. I don't know if he's gonna make 10 inches. I'll measure him, but if he's probably right at 10, I'll probably toss him back. But that's another good catch right there. That crappie ended up being around 10.5 inches, so I actually decided to keep him. If he was right at 10, I probably would have put him back, but we're trying to keep some fish today for the freezer. So he's gonna go on the stringer with the other fish. And it was a black crappie. So that is a good sign. I wouldn't mind a few of those as well. Ooh, I just seen something huge swim right by. I don't know what it was. It was big though. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, that's a good one. That's a big one. Right here too. Right at the bank. I don't know if that's what I seen swim by or not, but this is a big bluegill. He's fighting hard. Check this. Oh, this is another giant. Oh yeah, these are nice fish. Ooh, what fell there? And check this out. Look at this beautiful bluegill. I mean, geez, look at that. That might even be bigger than that last one I caught. Holy crap, that is huge. Look at the comparison to my hand. It goes all the way up my forearm. Giants. We're gonna keep on casting this area since the bite is getting pretty good. I'm not gonna leave fish to go find more fish, so if it seems like it shuts off, then we'll go look for something else. Because I can't get exactly on my spot. It's really difficult to get the cast here. Not much leverage. Oh, as I said that, oh, this is another big fish. Feels like a bluegill. Coming right towards me. Feels pretty good. Oh yeah, another big bluegill. These are nice eating sized bluegill. Check this out, guys. Oh, he's peeing. This one's not as big as the last one, but he's still another keeper. Check that. Check out the colors on that thing. Nice. We'll get him on the stringer and get back out there. Right, and I just hooked up to something. Feels really big. This might be a red ear, actually. It's very big. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice red ear. This one's a really big one. We're playing him slow. Oh, he's a giant. Oh, he's a giant. Holy crap. Oh, dude, look at the size of that. Holy crap, that is insane. I know you guys can't tell in the video, but man, look at that compared to my hand. It is huge. Let me go ahead and get this guy unhooked. Oh, he was barely hooked. I know y'all probably didn't see that, but it just popped out. The only thing that kept him down was the pressure. Look, I'm gonna hold him up to my arm right here. Look at that, all the way up my forearm. Absolute tank. This is what we're going after today, but I haven't been able to locate any other than up until now. We got this nice one. Heck yeah, we'll get this one on a stringer and see if we can find another one right there. So we finally just caught a giant red ear up on that log. I'm gonna have to get in there and see if there's any more. Oh, I'm getting bit again. That's a fish. It's small though. It's very small. What is that? Oh, it's another red ear. It's a small one though. There we go. Cut the hook out. Let him go. See you, buddy. Oh, I'm getting bit. Got it. Doesn't feel very big though. I think it's another red ear. Yep, another red ear. This one's a decent one. A little bit bigger than the other ones I've been catching, I think. But still not a keeper size. Just hooked up again. This one's an absolute stud. He's got me up in this log right here. Oh no, he's got me hung up. Oh, he got out. He's out. He's out. He's out. I'm gonna have to force this one a little bit. Okay, he's out. This is an absolute giant. This has got to be a red ear. Absolute giant. Oh my gosh, this one's huge. The way he just smoked it. This one's huge. Oh, he's pulling drag. This is a giant. Oh, he just broke. No, he popped. Oh my gosh. He bent the hook. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look what he did to the hook. Oh my gosh, that would have been my PB. That had to have been over a pound. That was probably like a 2-pound red ear. Oh my gosh. I should have played him a little bit slower. I have heavy enough line on there to fight him, but it's the hook. Might need to use a little bit heavier hook so I don't lose these fish. I mean, that was probably, he was pulling drag and my drag's pretty tight. I might have to loosen it, but that was insane. So it's been a while since our last big bite, and I actually got a really good fish on here right now. But, oh, he's gonna get me in some brush. Oh, he's got me in some brush, and it's a big one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him out or not. Oh, it's huge. I think it might be another red ear. I'm trying to work him slow, but oh yeah, it's another giant red ear. Oh my gosh. Another tank. Gosh, I cannot believe I got him out. Oh, it's another giant. Holy crap. Look at that. Look at the size of that fish. Man, it's been forever since I've got a bite. This thing's an absolute giant. Gosh, look at that. That is huge. Another absolute tank. Let me get him on the stringer. We got a nice bag going here today. We got several really big bluegill and That's actually the second. As you can see what we got going here, we got several fish on the stringer, but that's only our second red ear. And this one's an absolute giant. I think this one's actually bigger than the first one. I hooked a huge one earlier. I don't know if this was it or not, but it didn't come off. I mean, look at the fish we got going there. That's another fish. I didn't even know I had one. Oh, it feels decent too. Did not even know I had a fish on. Not very big, but another red ear. That's why it was fighting so hard. Oh, he's peeing everywhere. Another red ear. Look at the colors on that fish. Beautiful. See you, buddy. And I'm a little bit further away. That's the only other downfall. Oops, something's got it. Got it. This might be another red ear the way it's fighting. Yep. Those big ones are few and far between, but when you get them, you know you have a big one on. They fight so hard. Right there is where I really want it. It just sits on the bottom, and my bobber isn't even standing up because it's so shallow. That's where these fish are at. I've got one messing with it, I think. Got him. Oh, it feels like a decent one. Oh, it's a good one. This is another red ear. It has to be. He's swimming to me perfectly, which is nice. I'm going around all the brush. But I do not want to force him because I do not want to break off or bend this hook. It's another really big one. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a big one. Get away from the brush. Bring him up here. Get him up here. Get him up here. Oh, dude, another giant. Oh my gosh, these are absolute giants. I had him hooked good, right in the top of the lip. Fish out. Check the colors on that one. That's absolutely beautiful. An absolute tank too. These fish fight so hard, and they'll try to put you in the brush and break you off. So you absolutely have to be careful. And that's where they like to hang out. Heck yeah, this will be number 3 on the red ear that we've got, keeper size ones. So we'll go ahead and get them on the stringer with the others. Heck yeah, we're finally starting to figure a pattern out where these red ear are. They're up in this where there's yellow flowers sticking up, but there's a bunch of other yellow flowers underneath the water that aren't sticking out. and I think they're hanging out in that stuff. So I'm just casting my worm up in there. My bobber's not even standing up because it's sitting on the bottom, but I can still see it whenever they take it. And they're absolutely crushing it. Those big ones are. Oh, got one. This feels good too. I think I have a part of a bush, so it's hard to tell. Or part of that flower. So I don't know if it's good or not. Oh, it didn't come off. I can't even see the fish. All I see is this yellow flower. Oh, he's not very big actually. Just the weight of the flower. All right guys, so that is gonna wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed the past 2 days. We did kind of a little bit of a multi-species challenge. We fished for bass mostly yesterday. Ended up catching 1 crappie and then 2 decent bass. But the bite was pretty slow yesterday on the kayak, and we had really good weather, but I don't know why the bite was so bad. Maybe because they weren't pulling much water through the dam. It was stirring up bait and stuff. But we decided to come out today, which is the next day. And it's a little bit windy today, so there's no way we're going to be able to kayak fish. And so we kind of changed up our pattern, and we fished for some panfish with a slip bobber and red worms. We were able to get the job done. We caught several really nice bluegill and some really nice red ear as well. We managed to get 1 crappie, which is kind of a a surprise catch, and we got us a nice stringer full of fish that we're going to take home to eat. I'll get these fish out here and I'll show you what all we caught. All right, so this is kind of what we got going here. We got us a nice stringer full. Several really big bluegill and red ear. I can't really get everything in the camera because I have so many fish on this stringer. That's gonna be a nice dinner for us. And if you did enjoy the video of us fishing for the past 2 days, remember to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification so you never miss a video. Go ahead and hit the like button as well. It helps out the channel a ton. We're upcoming on almost 500 subscribers, so I'm really looking to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers here soon. We're going to be doing a giveaway as well once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So make sure to go ahead and comment on that video. You have to go back and watch the video because I'm not going to tell you where it's at or what to comment. We have to go back on that video 2 videos ago. I'll make sure to drop it down in the description below, and so you guys can get entered in that giveaway. We're going to be doing 5 custom crankbaits on that, and possibly a few other things. I haven't completely decided on what all we're going to do with that. But if you did enjoy the video, remember to smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.